So today I'll be doing a video discussing the history of the Dark Continent revealed and why you guys need to be excited for the history that is going to be shown to us about the Dark Continent. Now, we know that the Dark Continent, it is a very huge and important place in the Hunter x Hunter world, and it's going to reveal a lot of secrets about the main world that we didn't know about to us. Like, for example, Gon's origins, the Freaks family origins, yeah, all that good stuff will be revealed on the Dark Continent, because we know that the Dark Continent, it is inhabited by Freaks family members. So it's safe to say that God, he comes from a freaky, spooky family. Yes, I just almost combined those two words together. That's why you almost heard me messed up. But that's neither here or there. We also know that the Chimera ants, their true origins will be revealed, because why did the Ant Queen have to run away from the Dark Continent? She looked like she was running for her life. So we will be able to see what the true Chimera ants will be like on the Dark Continent. I don't think they're going to be the main villains again. No. I don't think they're going to have a Meruem 2.0, but I do think that we will get a little bit of closure when it comes to the origin of the Chimera ants. And last but definitely not least, we will be revealed to Netero's past, because if there's one character that is tied to the Dark Continent more than anybody, it's Netero. We know that he's been there multiple times. We know that he's been there with multiple people multiple times. So Netero, the fact that he's able to go there and survive goes to show you that this man is the truth, and he also will be connected to the history of the Dark Continent, his family, his wife, the reason his son wants to go to the Dark Continent so badly. Now, like I said, we know that beyond Netero, he wants to go to the Dark Continent so badly, to a point where he got the fund of a whole nation from the king to actually get it started. But I believe that he's doing that because Netero's wife is on the Dark Continent. Yes, I do believe that Netero's wife is still on the Dark Continent, because we know that Netero, he basically mastered or modeled his Nen technique after the lady in Gyoen. Now, I know I do not know how to pronounce Japanese names right, so please do not butcher me in the comment section, but we do know that he did model his Nen after Lady Gyoen, and we saw that the master of the Shingen dojo, he was crying after he seen Netero. The Grandmaster cried after seeing it. So that goes to show you that this was something that was never seen before, and I think the only way how you can get something like that is by going to the Dark Continent. And we seen that Netero, he wasn't doing training like your typical type of training. No. He was doing training like from his life experience, training by himself, giving thanks to nature, all that stuff. I definitely do believe that that was basically I guess you could say it's repercussions from the Dark Continent, from him going there, meditating, training from the Dark Continent. Because once you go to the Dark Continent and come back, let's be honest, there's nothing that on the main world that can really hold up to you. That's why Netero was so bored until the Chimera ants came. So I definitely do think that he did get all that training, all that meditating from the woman who he met on the Dark Continent, hence why he was naming his attack Lady Gyoen, and why he actually does have the Buddha that is named after her. Because if you guys didn't know, Lady Gyoen is actually a real Japanese, or I don't want to say Japanese, but Buddha. I'm not really too religious and all that stuff, but she is a real thing in that culture and all that stuff. So I definitely do think that it's interesting that Netero, he did name himself or name his Nen after that. And I do believe that the mothers in Hunter x Hunter, they have already been shown to be top tier, or at least super important, because Gon's mother, we know that Jing, he was ready to reveal her to him, and Jing, he's not the type of person to bring up irrelevant stuff. So the fact that Jing was ready to reveal Gon's mother goes to show you how important she is. And Killua's mother, she is one of the most low-key, spookiest characters, because we know that not only is she a sadist, but we know literally nothing about her. She's covered in bandages, for crying out loud, with this spooky personality. But how did she actually meet Silva? How was all that arranged? That makes her interesting. And we know that Netero, he was actually ignorant when he founded Nen. Not in like a bad way, but just in a sense that he founded Nen, he was a master at it, but he wasn't really necessarily trained at it. It was mainly just like raw talent. That's what makes Netero a beast. He was training people without having to be trained. train. Like, he trained Biscuit, and we already know that she went on to train Wing and everybody else. So the fact that Netero was ignorant with Nen, but still actually was that good, leads me to believe that there had to have been somebody that at least gave him the ropes, which could have happened when he went to the Dark Continent. And I believe that Netero, he actually did develop his Nen on the Dark Continent after meeting with the certain lady, his wife, or I don't know if you really could call it his wife, but at least his baby mom's. And that is why Beyond Netero wants to go back to the Dark Continent, because he wants to go back and see his mother. He wants to go back to his origins. And I believe that Netero, he always teased it. He was just like, yo, I'll bring you there one day. But I do believe that she is going to be stronger than Netero. Yes, if not stronger, I believe either equal to, if not stronger, since Netero obviously did model his Nen after Lady Gyoen. Comment what you guys see down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Peace out.